Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout for Shimmerz Paints, and I'm working with the new December 2026. I've got the color kits, the paper kits, and the bonus bundle. Let me show you now the top right here, these are the color kits, and this is part of the bonus bundle along with a pack of sequins that are so pretty. You can see them better in my fancy little sequins tray. So pretty. So I've got all of that, and then I've got all kinds of papers. I do have a complete unboxing on my channel, so you can really check out the what's what. Now, from the moment I opened my paper kits, I knew I wanted to use this page right here for I just had a fun idea what to do. Okay, I just got a fun idea. I knew I wanted to use this paper right here I feel like I'm gonna have to use the whole thing and not gut it. All right, I'm gonna mat my background with this. And it's to give the paper that I'm going to use stability when I attach it down. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Darn it, but it'll be fun. I usually like to gut them because I love, sorry buddy, a diagonal straight, but it's gonna be okay. I'm going to cut my paper by 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, which is kind of my go-to, like that. Right. Oh, and I did go ahead and pre-gesso this paper. This paper was in my stash. It was not in the kit. It's just some nice thick white paper that I gessoed when I was gessoing my last, if I have the gesso out, I'll gesso a few papers just so they're good to go and ready when I am, even though I don't even know what I want to do. So right now, this paper is good. I kind of have this idea of, okay, let me show you the photo. So my daughter and I were in Traverse City, Michigan, and we were just having summer adventures. Great. I think it might be fun to do like the old school, drink stains on the paper. So let me get what I will ever so loosely call my palette, which is basically a sheet of white cardstock inside a baggie so I don't have to clean up. It's true. That's all it is. So I'm going to get some of my Glorious Day on here. I'm going to get all of the colors on here, a nice little amount of them, because I'm going to dip different circly things in it and just do really old school drink marks. I don't know why that sounds fun to me, but here we are. All right, this is a bright fuchsia. Get it? Like a bright future, but it's fuchsia. Stop, the names are funny. Then let's see. I have chocolate and diamonds. I need to get that wet. I need to get, you guys, where'd my cheat sheet go? I need to get all of my paints wet. I need to get pistachio wet. This is so pearly because I'm going to just dump some right out onto this. Then I will get on the brink of pink, which is a Shimmerz out. Boop, 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 boop. Let me get that, and I will put it in the previous blobberoo area. I want to get most of it off of my brush right now. Then I have mint condition, I think. Oh, yeah, and I still am getting all my paints out, but yeah. Let's get mint condition. A nice little amount of that out. Perfect. Then, let's see. This is very technical, my method for getting some of this ready. Perfect. And then same thing, swirly, swirly, swirly. I think I have to activate this one more. I didn't give it as much time. Hold on. Come on, mister. You have a job to do. You have a job to do. Let me get, ooh, I got a good blobby. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm probably going to plop a bunch of my leftovers onto another piece of paper because I love the combo. Okay, let's see what we have. All right, so my daughter and I are kind of like this. She's doing a selfie angle, great, kind of going this way, right? Now I could go like that, which I'm actually going to do that. And like down like this, I could do a diagonal, but no, I kind of want a column of all kinds of painty circles. So this is going to be really technical. However, we're going to figure this out. Sorry, I just bumped it. But we do have our paints ready, which is step one, right? Down here is where we're thinking of doing that idea. So I need things. Ooh, that's a good circle. So I've got a glue bottle. Let me dip, 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 dip. Really messy, not gonna be all about the perfection at all. And I'm giving it just a little swirl. Great, no big deal. Thank goodness I have something right here for my messiness. I want it that size in a couple of different things. So I'm going to grab the next one, do it right here. A messy little spin with it. And I'm gonna kind of keep going and see how it's vibing. I love Glorious Day. Tap, tap, boop. So this is a thinner consistency, so it will go on differently. Great. And I'm just gonna keep going. I think that will be super fun. So for example, this has a nice, gorgeous round bottom as well. I'm dipping. And we're just gonna see what we get when we get enough of a column of these. Do you see what I'm saying? It's fun. It is so fun. And at some point, I'm gonna start overlapping. And I'm just gonna use whatever is out on my desk. That one totally has a coffee vibe. When I like that I got splatters. Oh, so when I'm picking up quickly, I'm getting more of a splash to it, which I'm all about that. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going and I'm gonna get all these circles layered up, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. So I thought I'd give you a little update with where this is going. And yeah, I just kept layering and I think it's super fun. Now my photo is gonna be here and all kinds of embellishments. And so it's a little wild right now, but I know that once you get stuff on, it doesn't look like as much. However, it is doing a really fun pattern. I have to set this aside to dry, and yeah, I'll come back. I think I'll set it aside to dry. I will get it all attached down to my fun background, and then we will finish this layout. But how stinking fun is that? Okay, so I've got these pieces dry, and what I'm wondering, it's a couple things I'm wondering. The first thing I'm wondering, now that I have it dry, guys, why didn't I do this before? I'm wondering about doing a nice little overlay with this stencil just in white. And when I say wondering, that means I think that's what I'm gonna do. So far, I don't have much warping at all. And since I don't have much warping, I'm thinking if it goes well, I mean, look at this, barely warped, then I will gut this center piece. You guys, it's just so cute. But I'm gonna have to let this dry to determine that part. So let's just jump in and do that. I think it's fun and it's cute just to have this extra little layer of texture on there. Now, for all intents and purposes, you can look at this kit and be like, oh my gosh, it's absolutely a Valentine's kit. But I don't do a lot of, I shouldn't say that. I don't lean into as much doing super themey scrapbooking. I will use a super themed scrapbook kit to do non-themed a lot. And there's something that I think is so fun about stretching yourself that way that I kind of do that a lot. Because I keep refilling this because I'm trying not to use too much. Can't believe I didn't just do this before I got on here to chat with you, but that's okay. I can come back to it. It's fine. So what I'm trying to do is to get a decent amount coming out this way. I mean, I have to pick up the stencil anyways, but you guys, look at how cute. Just something on there that's so cute. So I'm going to try not to press too much. I know it's going to squish it a little bit, but that's okay. It's the nature of mixed media. So let's go ahead, be a little messy, with this bit. You guys, stop it. That is cuteness. Cute to the nest. Okay, it's coming out like this. Nyam, nyam, nyam. Photo will be here. I think I need a little bit over here just to stick out on the other side of said photo. Oh, and I'm just using this modeling paste by Finnabair. I got it. I don't know. I think somebody asked me to try it out, like for some kind of teaching thingy. And it's nice. I like it. So nice. Okay, I'm going to pick that up. I know it squishes some of the other stuff, but isn't that just fun? So we have texture on top of our cool groovy stuff. We will have this. So let's talk about some things I might be able to do while this dries. I really think that this is holding all of my fun mess really well. So I'm going to go ahead and gut this. I'm going to also map my photo in some of the stripey. Some of this scrap of yellow I have. Something just dropped. I have a scrap of yellow I can mat it with. I don't know if I'll be able to mat it with that piece, but I'll definitely be able to mat it with this and some of this kind of melon kind of tone. Yes, yes, yes. So I'll do that off camera to keep things going. And then we'll come back and, ooh, you know what I think I should do? You know what I should do? Since all of this is wet, I'm going to get some of my sequins with a Z. Sequins. This isn't all of them. I have a bunch more in this pack right here, which makes me think, hey, I should put a little bit more in my tray. You guys, I just use these cheapy trays. There's like, you get a dozen of them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just adding another layer, and some of the sequins will stick. Watch. Some of the sequins will stick to the molding paste. I'm going to slightly tap them in, and wherever they lay, hey, is where they lay. Boop. So I'm doing a pretty good taparoo. There's a little extra right here. So I'm going to let those dry right into the paste, like a nice little bit of glue, and I'll meet you right back here. I'm literally so antsy. I've let this dry for like 10 minutes. Let's see. So I have my photo, and I did go ahead and pop it up on a little foam, and I used all of those scraps of pattern paper, including the one that we're going to use to mat this. So let's go ahead and get it on the mat. I like to put my adhesive on the mat. For some reason, it seems like if I put it on my background that I end up getting, getting my background stuck to everything. I don't know. It's just some kind of issue. Now, I do expect to have some of my sequins fall off still. That's totally fine. These things will happen. I'm trying to be a little careful because, you know how I said I didn't let anything dry because, you know, the patience thing was not my virtue today. So I'm knowing that I have a little bit of a struggle. It's okay. Let me get a little liquid adhesive because I want to stick my photo down, and the photo block will not be happy being pressed down with dry adhesive. It'll just come right off. It will say no. So I wanted to put it here-ish. Oh wait, we did talk about me actually doing it on the wonk, but I don't know. With all the messiness, I think I want it like that. Okay. And I mean messy, literally in the very best way. Mixed media messiness is happiness and joy. Okay, I'm going to put it about there. Now, since I know I have a little tiny issue with everything being wet, I'm going to just put a little bit of a weight down. So, ooh, this might even be better. I don't know. I'm putting just a little bit of a weight on this so that it'll try to cooperate. All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. All I thought about so far was the mixed media happiness and joy. We have lots of sequins on there. I think we can agree we've done the sequin part. Now, she's doing a smoochy face. My daughter is. Do you see her smoochy? So I think I'm going to use at least Kiss Me because I think it's funny. She's being so kissy. So we have that. Now, what else do we have? So basically, this whole situation was that is perfect for it. We were just on a little girls trip in northern Michigan. Oh, that might be cute over there with a title piece. So we need a title piece. Let's see, I Love You is just about perfect. She is my girl. We have Spread Love. Oh, we've got, you guys, does that remind anybody else of a donut? It might be donut-y. Oh, you know what I have? I have a painty one. I want to use my, the one I did painting on first. So we have that. Maybe some of the wordy bits over here. We can see a little bit of the sequins underneath there. Not going to use the 14th because this was actually taken in the summer. Maybe a cute little banner down here. Okay. What else? Yum, yum, yum. She has the biggest sweet tooth, so that actually makes sense. Oh, now this piece, I'm going to use this. And the reason why I didn't fussy cut the rest of this is I didn't want to lose the hearts. I'm going to have it come in. I'm going to put the hearts on individually, but I was scared that I would lose the cute little hearts if I cut it ahead of time. So that's what the story is, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so then from these little cuties, let's see what we have. Love, Be Mine. Oh, cute little butterfly. I like the little butterfly, but I don't know if it's the right vibe, but I like it. I do like it. Little cupcake. Oh, you know what? I'm going to see if I can use this. I got a sequin under right now. I'm going to see if I can kind of just use this ticket. Ooh, that adhesive is not dry. As like a layering piece because I didn't need a ticket, but I did like the look of it. I think it's super cute. Then we've got these fun little flowers. Oh, I'm faffing. There is faff. So I like that piece. I like this piece. So maybe I should think about what I want to do over here. And then I also always like to look at these. So this is kind of postage-y looking. I'm wondering if I should continue to bump it up with a little postage-y vibe. And then I've got this cluster down here. You know, does anybody else have this problem when you literally want to use everything? And yeah, I do. That would be me, 100%. Okay, I like, for this vibe, I like these kind of flowers that are just kind of sweet and whimsical. They're not, you know, serious flowers. They're just a little bit more like hand-drawn looking. I think that's cute. Now, that being said, wondering, now I don't have a lot of yellow there. Maybe I will put a little bit of an extra one there so I have stuff going on. That has a heart there. I do like the idea of getting more of a vibe going there. I've got that there. I think I can take this little bit away. So we've got kind of a banner piece. We've got a ticket. Okay, I can take that away and be fine. I do think I need to get these things tacked down, and I will be using liquid adhesive to try to get them to cooperate. Oh my gosh, there's another really cute heart. Looky how cute. Oh, it's going on. I just don't know where. Oh, it's going to go right there. All right, let me get these pieces on, see if I feel like I have enough going on, and I'll bring it. I do like the way that this came together, and I'm not going to do a whole lot more. I think I want to get some Glorious Day over here, though. So let me go ahead and grab a couple things, get them out of my way. Oh, and I also think I'd like to glue on just a couple of sequins over here. I have tons and tons here, which I love. But I think I would like to add just a few more. And that will be that. You know, a lot of times I find that when you're doing a mixed media layout, that things come together so quickly. So I just have a little desk protecty thing here. I know it gets really shiny. Sorry. You guys, I still have to clean my, where did Glorious Day go? You guys, I am struggling. I still have to clean my palette brush and my stencil. I might have to soak it. It's just been sitting there for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll my my little bottle here so it picks up the pigment. And so I should do my little PSA for you guys. When you do your next order at Shimmerz Paints, go ahead and put my name into the comments so that you can score yourself a freebie. I would like to get a little bit of the Glorious Day onto these die cuts because it does the best little golden shine. And that will bring some of the mixed media from the background to the foreground. So since I'm doing it there, let me just get a few little speckly dots over on this side, and it'll make it oh so cohesive. I love. Let's see what we have here. Just a little bit down here. And guys, this is going to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and do some still shots and get this up for you guys. I had so much fun creating with it, but I want to kind of leave it out and keep going with it. I love the color story. I think it's so fun that it's kind of Valentine's-y, but it's about any of your loved ones. So it is an absolute and total win. Okay, guys, that is my finished layout. Let me show you what we have. Of course, things still need to dry, but just the prettiest little combo of mixed media goodness here. I am gonna, like I said, just put a couple sequins here, and I will see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, friends.